everyone, it's Sonia. So just like my title says, just because we're set up to be ergonomically correct doesn't mean that's how we're meant to live and just sit and be still all the time. So realistically, we can't always change that. So here's what we can do just to add breath and movement to our body. So if you're sitting in your chair, I don't touch the floor. I understand most people's feet might touch the floor, so you might need to back up in your chair. But if you come in straight in one leg out, you might get a hamstring stretch. Inhale and exhale. And so you can also, you're gonna flex your foot when you do this. So versus, you can point and flex it too. But that's kind of, just be intentional that you're trying to move through all of these. You can stretch the top of the foot when you point, and then the back of the leg here. You can also then add just little twists as you do this. And I don't want you to use your arms and crank anything because I want your muscles of the spine to support you to get into this range. Inhale and then exhale. So what you can also do is sit forward on the chair. Then my back is flat. I'm gonna slide my heel forward and then hinge from my pelvis, and I feel the back of my leg stretch. And then I'm gonna come in and then come and switch and do the other one. Inhale, and you're trying to feel yourself ride through the range of motion. It's not just to get there and feel the muscles to tense up. You wanna feel the muscles releasing as you breathe to it. You can try both legs, just be careful if you're on a roller chair. Good. You can also try them out to the side more and kind of that might be a little weirder on the chair. Then you can add side bends if you want and just stretch here. All right, let's go over the upper body. So you're gonna come up and grab a wrist, and then you're gonna pull and stretch it over. So the point's not just to tip and side bend. I kind of think of here staying over my pelvis, and I'm pulling. So I stretch, and then inhale and exhale and stretch. Now, if this doesn't feel good on the shoulders, just be here more. And you can also come here and just stretch and stretch. So what I'm also doing is kind of just stretching back and oppositionally reaching, not necessarily coming forward, which then might stretch differently. Now I can feel it more here, and then here I kind of feel more of that stretch. Now, I don't love just head cranking one side. So if you try to depress the shoulder and then the head can do less range, and then I feel the stretch. You can reach the palm down because that then might stretch here. And then over to the other side. Now, a huge range, some people, they think like their head needs to come way down here. If your neck bothers you there, you might not be your neck might not be supposed to be going there anyway. Stretch, bend the elbow, stretch in, stretch. You can also do it this way and it might change. You can also stretch this way and change. Yeah. Stretch back here. And then as you're there, you can stretch your neck out also. So the other big one, computers seem to really tighten up here. If you can grab your desk and stretch. Now a lot of people do this. This is a shoulder stretch. See, the shoulder heads forward. I want this tucked back, and then you stretch. Now I feel a stretch and I'm not touching anything. I'm just reaching. So if I were to do both arms and I flex my wrists like this, and then it is nice to kind of touch something and kind of just stretch, inhale and exhale and breathe into it. Inhale and exhale. Yeah. And then a really good back stretch is just to come and fold down. You stretch back here. And then coming up. Things I would be very aware of is constantly sitting cross-legged, especially if you're sitting on one leg. Or if you're sitting on there, it can really start to bother your knee. These are just suggestions. It's your body. You can choose what you want to do with it. There's a figure four stretch. You can flat back rock forward and just stretch and then just back off a little bit. Flat backs are just so great for back strengthening, the deep, deep, deep spine muscles. switching and doing the other one. If you want, you can push this knee down a little bit, but again, go 80-90% and then just use your breath to kind of get there. The point's not to be 100% in flexibility. You don't win extra points. Flexibility and strength can kind of have an inverse relationship, so be careful of the big picture. All right, well that's it. Just a little series. Hopefully this can help add something into your office life or work life. Bye.